From CBS News Philadelphia, this is a Next Weather Storm Alert update.
Hey there, everyone. I'm meteorologist Bill Kelly. It is 5:30 and some brand new information just coming down. It's not even on the map yet. It's going to pop on. The area that you see not filled in, including Philadelphia, Atlantic City, Cape May, Trenton, Bucks, Montgomery County, is going to be a tornado watch that is in effect. So a lot happening over the last 30 minutes. This will populate on here in just a moment. Like I said, it just came down within the last 30 seconds or so. But in addition to that, let me drive the radar because we also have these areas here that are in the orange. These are brand new severe thunderstorm warnings. Includes Lancaster County, Berks County, and up into the Lehigh Valley as well. So I'm going to put the radar on. Your time is winding down for you to prepare for these storms to roll through here. Let me say that before we look at this map and we start analyzing it. You want to bring your stuff in from outside. You want to make sure your devices are charged. That noise you heard was the tornado watch that they're putting up there. You're going to want to, obviously you have the stream. You're watching us on the stream right now. Make sure you have that on all your devices there. Your flashlights, power outages could be a big problem. So you want to make sure you have batteries in advance. If you have a weather radio, put your batteries in that. You know the drill. We don't live in the Midwest. We don't live in the plains, so this doesn't happen all the time. But we do have active weather here in our area, and so hopefully you have that plan in place already. If you haven't, you got a little bit of time left to talk it over with your family. Hey, if we get a tornado warning in our area, what are we going to do? And we'll break that down a little bit more in depth in just a moment. All right, so let's look at the radar. Here it is over the last 30 minutes, and these storms are racing along from the west to the east, and they are now into our western zones. And I'm going to zoom you on down and talk about these warnings here for just a moment. So first, we have the warning here in Lancaster County. This is until 6:30 along this line right here. This is where the leading edge is going to have the capability of producing winds that are in excess of 60 miles per hour. And that line of storms goes right up through Berks County, as we talked about, and that warning then up into the Lehigh Valley as well until 6:15. So the warning itself, and a warning, by the way, the difference between a watch and a warning. Watch means watch out for it, whatever we're talking about. In this case, severe thunderstorms or tornadoes. They could happen. We're going to watch for those. When there's a warning issue, that means it's happening now, or it will happen. So there is a warning here, Reading right up through Allentown and Bethlehem, up through the Poconos as well. This storm right now, the heavy storm over you guys in Allentown and Bethlehem, that is going to be moving off to the east. And I have absolutely no doubt that the National Weather Service will extend these warnings out into Chester County, Montgomery County, Upper Bucks, probably eventually back here into sections of Mercer County. We also have a warning for you folks that are down in Kent County in Delaware. It's not quite to your area yet, but there's this severe thunderstorm that's set to expire at 5:45. It looks pretty strong. I'm guessing that it's going to, just based on its history, this is the same one we talked about that was on the other side of the Chesapeake Bay. It's continuing to hold together. So Farmington, it'll probably stay south of Dover, but that's going to be a new warning, most likely coming up here, maybe even by the time we get off of this live broadcast. So that's what we have in terms of the active warnings. Let me track this out for you and show you exactly what's going on in the speed. So I'm going to start you up here, drive it across through Lancaster. It's moving at about 50 to 60 miles per hour. So when you look at this, it is a severe thunderstorm warning. Northampton, we got 6:02. We got Philadelphia right around 6:21, where that's going to make its way through Toms River at 7 o'clock. So you can see by 7 o'clock, this will be, if it holds together at that speed, we'll be down the shore, racing its way across, of course, the Philadelphia area, the I-95 corridor, the expressway, the turnpike, and all throughout South Jersey as well. We're going to put this in motion over the last, once again, 30 minutes, and things are racing along. In addition to the strong winds and, of course, the heavy rain we're talking about, there's also now a lot of lightning. Each one of these are cloud-to-ground lightning emblems. So you guys in Lancaster, it's starting to get a little on the loud side. And these emblems here is everywhere. Let me put this live radar on. Everywhere that we have had a cloud-to-ground strike just in the last 15 minutes. It's not within the cloud. It's not from cloud to cloud. And if we, take a sample of this and we draw it on down. Let me do this here with the computer. We take a sample. That is a severe thunderstorm warning that was up there. That was not a tornado warning. Let me look at that. But we have had 20 lightning strikes just in the past 15 minutes in this relatively small area. So lightning is going to be a problem. And I bring that up, of course, as for two reasons. One, it's one of our threats that's dangerous. But also, too, with the daylight today where we've had some sunshine, we've had the warm air, we're up in the 70s. your kids, your friends, maybe out and about. Maybe you got friends that are out golfing today, or you have, somebody's firing up a barbecue or saying, hey, it's a beautiful spring day, we're going to spend some time outside. You hear thunder, you're close enough to get struck by lightning. And once again, this whole line, which includes the lightning, which includes the strong winds, that is moving off to the east at about 60 miles per hour or so. So that's what we're watching there. I also want to show you, let me go back up to the big picture here. The overall threat that we have, that we've been discussing, is this enhanced risk in our area. It means numerous severe storms are going to be possible, and we're already starting to see that with the severe line that we have up and down from the Lehigh Valley through Lancaster. It's only a matter of time that that line works its way across our area. The biggest threat for us right now is going to be the very strong winds. The threat over the next hour or so now, you see the yellow, it's populated in. This is the tornado watch that's in effect. Once this line reaches Philadelphia and into Jersey, there's more energy to work with. It's warmer. There's more moisture in the atmosphere. There's a little bit more spin. The winds are stronger. And so this is an area that we have a greater potential to have the tornadoes there. This watch is in effect at this point until 10 o'clock. I doubt the watch will stay up that late. I don't expect any severe weather after about 9 o'clock. But what happens a lot of times is the Storm Prediction Center, which is the branch of the National Weather Service that issues the localized watches, and then our local weather office, which is in Mount Holly, the local National Weather Service, they issue the individual warnings. Okay, so the local office issues where the storms are right now, the warnings, tornado warning, flood warning, it doesn't matter, severe thunderstorm warning. The overall big picture is issued from the Storm Prediction Center, and oftentimes what they do is they put out the watch that's going a little longer than the event. That way they don't often extend a watch. What they will do is issue the watch and then tailor it back. And so we're going to keep our threat time up here until about 9 o'clock. We're going to say 8:30 to 9 o'clock. By that time, around 8:30, it's likely, 8:30, we're likely talking down the shore where a lot of those strong storms are. But of course, we are going to keep you updated. I'm here, as obviously you well know. Andrew Kozak is here. He and I have team coverage, and when, hopefully not, but if there are some tornado warnings that are issued, then we will be covering them live on multiple platforms, whether it's on TV, whether it's streaming, or you can hear us audibly sometimes as well. All right, so that is an update. I'm going to continue to watch this. Right now we have the severe thunderstorm warnings for you guys in Lancaster County, Berks County, up into the Lehigh Valley as well. And that warning is going to be up for about another 45 minutes to an hour. We will have another update here in about 20 minutes, unless a tornado warning is issued, in which case we will jump on sooner. Make your plans now. Be safe. We have you covered. See you back here in just a bit.